Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is gonna be the second video of my fishing fishing in general, and today I'll be showing you really what baits to use for different species and how to use a baitcaster. I may have done a previous one on my other channel, on my Zebco Protege in review, but this time it's going to go into a little bit more depth. So here I have a, what is this again? 6 foot medium heavy, yeah, line weight 8 to 17 pounds, which is super nice. Get to one of those heaviers. A medium I got at my local fishing store in London, Ontario. Angler Sports. Maybe Anglin or Angler Sports. I don't know, but it's one of them. But look, you should guys look it up. They're really useful. The funny thing is, it's actually my teacher's brother owns the store. So yeah, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah. So the first things first, we're gonna be catching up on our lures. This is a pretty pike. This is a pike lure. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but 87. I'm like 60% sure this is a pike lure. So pike are one of the more predatory fish. Sort of caught in North America, northern lakes, around there, and it's a good time to go in the Thames Valley. Not Thames Valley, sorry. The Fanshawe Dam. And you want to go really to this side, and this side doesn't really matter, but it does have good ice fishing. Keep that in mind. Yeah. So yes, this is a jerkbait. Great for sort of pike and larger predatory fish like that. If you guys do know, so I don't have a lot of lures on me right now, kind of broke. So some of the good lures are sort of what you can do. There's Guggen baits. They're good. They have a lot of bass, and they're plastic lures. Plastic lures are great, are a lovely bait. Or you can get the Senkos, which are a little plastic worm, and you can just throw a Reki rig on it, Texas rig, whatever you really want to throw on it. And they're super good, actually, for a matter of fact, for bass and largies. For perch, these are for more Canadian species in northern sort of freshwater. For perch, those little, what would we call it? The curly tail little worms. Remember, you see them? They'll have the little curl tail. Yep, they'll get them in white. And then you can just throw whatever you want really on them. Fly fishing, you can use sort of small flies for maybe trout and other sort of lake fish of some sorts. But I wouldn't recommend that for a bass. Mostly trout I like to fly fish for. I don't do much fly fishing at all, really. Yeah. And then another great bait is crankbaits. Those are good for bass, smallies, largies, and yeah, they're only specific design. Another great one for bass fishing, because I know a lot of people love to do bass fishing. So I'll probably get a topwater frog. They're great. And another thing too, you can get jigs. You can get sort of the hairy jigs. It's sort of simplified for more kids, because that's what my target audience is going for. So the hairy jigs, you know what I mean. So if you guys are young and you guys are into fishing like me, the ones that have like, oh, they're so hairy and go down like this and have a bunch of hairs, y'all probably know that. You guys can put little worms on there, like the fake worms. But the one thing I do not like are the gulp. No beef against them or any hate, but I want to simplify it. It's those fake artificial baits that are in that weird scented water slush thing. No, I actually had an accident with that. I dropped it and it spilled over my coat, and now my coat smells like gulp fishing. Yeah, lure scent. Yeah, it's not the best thing, really. Yeah. And then for trout, you can use flies, spinners, they're like gold, very shiny spinners, power bait, they're good. So yeah, with a little small circle hook, you can just pack a bunch of little ball of, call it power bait on it, so the hook's concealed, just with a couple of ounces, and chuck the bait out. For catfishing, like we call it flatheads, bullheads, and your channel and your blue catfish. You can get call it gizzard shad. Those are really good. Yeah. For catfish, just cut the bodies into 3. The head's the best part, but you can use more up for rigs. In catfish, just use the head as the bait, and after that, use like a couple of ounce weights at the bottom, and then use a leader, then then sort of a circle hook too. Those are really good. And for carp, because you guys probably maybe come from Africa, or not Africa, America. Sort of go from there, or maybe Canadian and Canada too, because we have a couple cap areas where I live. Yeah. Just probably bread, corn, or you guys can make your own bread up with maybe dough would work too. Yeah. Corn is probably the best bait y'all can afford, really. Yeah. So now it's time to get back on to how to cast a bait spin. So here is what it looks like. So I don't want to bust my thing up. Yeah. Super nice, by the way. Zebco Protege cod. This is the 6X version. I think I already guys told you this. So yeah. So what you guys want to do? One sec. Just have it like this and push this down. Be careful, because that might all spool out. So what you want to do? There is a braking system right here. It goes, hopefully you guys can see that. It has a braking system all the way there. For beginners, I would recommend 10 or maybe the max. Then over here is a slow nub right here. That's also very good for, that's your sort of, sorry guys. That is your sort of your traction system, but not your braking system. So you turn that nub up, and then yeah, that slows it down, and then of course you get your drag system, and yeah. So you're just gonna, when you cast it, you're gonna put your thumb on it before it hits the water, and then after that, there's gonna be a little click sound, and then when you reel it, there's gonna be another click sound. So yeah, that thing too. When you're spooling it, make sure to get it through. It's like right here. Hope you guys can see that. Probably not. But yeah, you guys really wanna go through there. That, and literally, if you guys live in London, Ontario that is, or maybe there might be a little bit more shops, you guys can head up to my local sort of angling local store that I go to. It's Angling Sports. Go to anglingsports.com and check out their stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video.